And a very good day to all my viewers out there. We are here in Laval, or right across from Montreal, and I'm about to do a beautiful walking video on this bridge that you're seeing in the distance there. I'm on the railway portion of it right now. Well, not on the bridge, but closer to the railroad tracks than the path. The path starts on the other side of that fence, but I just wanted to show you here these beautiful train tracks. And this railway here is part of the St. Jerome commuter train line, the EXO line, formerly known as the AMT. Well, yeah, we got an interesting rail vehicle there, some kind of maintenance vehicle. But for now, we're going to be doing, like I said, a walk here right across to the other side, which of course is Montreal, specifically the Huntsic-Cartierville district. And there you can see, this is part of the La Route Verte, or also known as the Green Route, which is a Trans-Canada bike path, if you want to call it that. And you can see there's different numbers there. I think that's, you know, kind of like auto routes or whatnot. Different parts of the route are numbered. By the way, this is a corner of Avenue Pacific, which is this little street right here, and Avenue or Boulevard des Prairies, which is named after the Rivière des Prairies, which we're going to see in a moment. So yeah, we're going to go check this out here. We're going to do a little walk. As you can see, a beautiful, beautiful autumn day. I'm just going to make sure that my flight mode is on so that I don't get any notifications while I'm doing this video, because sometimes it cuts off. You know, I'm in the middle of doing a video and I forgot I set an alarm on my phone, and as soon as the alarm goes off, the video cuts off. So anyways, look at this beautiful, authentic autumn. Gorgeous foliage. And I'm walking in the south direction, in case anybody's curious. Now, as I mentioned, I've done this video before at nighttime, but never during daylight hours, at least as far as I remember. I could be wrong, but in any case, never hurts to do a little re-recording once in a while, because some places change, and you know, as I get new subscribers, they might not have the time to go back in my channel and find my old videos. And by the way, I have quite a few now, over 1,000 videos since I started my channel. So, you know, check out my archive, check out my older videos when you get the chance. Quite a collection. And it's also, like I said, interesting to see how certain places change over time. So we're gonna walk here. And again, this bridge, I think, was part of the Canadian Pacific Railroad. And I mean, this is a vintage bridge. If you're into old railroad bridges, railway tracks, I highly recommend you check this out. So I'm going to take my time here, and just to show you here, beautiful old train tracks, vintage architecture as well. And right below me here is, like I said, the Rivière des Prairies, which of course is flowing. This is, right now I'm facing west, so it's flowing in the east direction, heading towards the beautiful Atlantic Ocean. And here's this, I'll give you a close-up here of the tracks. Look at that. Very beautiful. And I'll give you a little view as well of the water below. Very strong currents here because we're on a bit of a hill. Hence why we have, you know, that's why we have that water. Seems to be flowing a little faster here. But again, I'll just show you some of the old details on this bridge here. I mean, you definitely live in Laval or Montreal, I highly recommend any of my viewers out there, they get the chance, do this walk. I mean, it's really easily accessible, very beautiful. I like these old lamps, but they have a bit of modern touch. They have those LED lights that I'm still trying to form an opinion on. But look at that beautiful, authentic bridge. I don't know if there's a year on it. And these, by the way, up here, these little sections that you see are, they used to be, I believe, either telephone or hydroelectric lines, some kind of utility lines up there. And you can tell it's a very old style. And of course they have these modern ones that are still up there, interestingly enough, attached to them. But yeah, there used to be quite a few wires on those things, I imagine. And I'm walking right now, like I said, to Ahuntsic-Cartierville, the Ahuntsic-Cartierville area of Montreal. And you can see, very beautiful autumn day today. I'll give you a view of this water here. Look at that. And the interesting thing is, every season that I come here, there's always something floating by. You know, in the springtime, when the ice is melting, it's huge pieces of ice that are floating by here. Really remarkable to see. And now it's leaves that are in the water. Who knows where they come from? They could be coming all the way from Ottawa, as far as we know. I mean, this river, like I said, part of the St. Lawrence River network. Now look at this. I'm going to do this very carefully because I do not want to drop my phone in the water. But look at that. And as I was mentioning in my previous videos, the St. Lawrence River right now, specifically in Ontario, according to news reports I've been reading, apparently the water levels in the St. Lawrence are actually below normal right now. And a lot of people that live in Ontario are saying it's the lowest they've ever seen it in quite a while. Now keep in mind, and you know, have this thought in mind. You remember, it's only last year that we had those huge floods that I was covering extensively as best as I could. You know, and the water level obviously at that time was much higher than normal, and now we're talking about water levels being below normal. So, you know, obviously all this is related to climate change in one sense or the other. You know, I think it's, like I said so many times, I believe in global warming, I believe in climate change. I believe we're heading down a very, very wrong path, very bad path right now. You know, I try to do my part as best I can, you know, public transit, cycling, walking. But, you know, even me, I'm not perfect. But, you know, things are going to get very interesting in the next couple of years or decades. But anyways, so now we're approaching Montreal. Made it safely to shore, pretty much. And I believe this is this is Gwen Boulevard that we're coming up to. There's those towers. And if anyone is in Ontario, by the way, that's affected by those low river levels, water levels, you know, here people's boats are getting stuck, running ashore, running adrift, whatever you want to call it. You know, if you've been affected or you've seen anything, let me know. Look at this, these old pieces of wood here that they took off. Huh. Yep. As I said, a bit chilly today, but I mean, for this time of year, not bad. You know, it's what's expected. All right, so we're coming to the conclusion of our walking video in a moment. Some beautiful leaves. And I was saying a couple of weeks ago, you know, it seemed like it was late, the fall foliage this year. But seemed to have come, you know, might have been a bit late. Not that late, but it's here and it's beautiful. All these old lights, old style lights. There's another portion of the river. Very beautiful. Nature is a gift that keeps on giving. And if you want to look back at where we were, that's where we walked from. So So like I said, I'm going to try to do another video here, probably in the spring season, when those large pieces of ice are floating by that I was talking about. And anyways, we're coming up to Gwen Boulevard, Huntsic, Cartierville sector of Montreal. Beautiful little park here. So yeah, as I was mentioning, if you ever get the chance, if you live in Montreal or Laval, very easy walk to do. If you live in Laval, it's the bus 20 that I saw back there from Cartier Metro Station. And if you live in Montreal, it's the 69 bus from Henry Bourassa Metro Station. So I'm gonna wrap it up in about 30 seconds here as I get to this street. That walk, by the way, even though I was taking my time, yeah, it's approaching 11 minutes now, just to give you an idea. Alright, so here we are, back in Ile de Montréal, or the island of Montreal. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed that little walk, and as always, more videos to come, and yeah, see y'all soon.